Hello everyone, my name is Gwen. Welcome to Chocolate Time Recipes and Inspirations. Today we are making peanut butter bars and I love this recipe. It is so delicious and really easy. I remember when I was a kid, somebody made this version in a rolled cookie that you had to dip in chocolate. It was absolutely scrumptious but really finicky and time-consuming to make. This is a version of it that is so easy and absolutely delicious. I really like to provide you with easy recipes that are delicious, and this is one of those. Our inspiration for today. Three RCMP in British Columbia, Canada, did a very special service for their community. A daycare provider had to be taken away in an emergency situation, and they took care of the kids that suddenly needed to be cared for. So these kids, when they were interviewed, apparently had an amazing time. They just had a great time with these officers, and these officers did something for the community that was really needed, and I am sure that the parents and everybody really appreciated their wonderful care. So I say bravo to these three officers. Our recipe for today. You will need 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of butter, 2 cups of graham crumbs, 2 cups of icing sugar, 1 tablespoon of shortening or butter, and 1 cup of chocolate chips. So really easy ingredients and such an easy recipe. I have a 9x9 pan, or you can use an 8x8, and I have sprayed it with cooking oil. So the very first thing that we will do is we are going to put the peanut butter in the microwave for 45 seconds. So we have melted the peanut butter. This is a really important step in the recipe because there is a lot of versions of this recipe. But, you know, the version that I am giving you is if you melt the peanut butter, and then you melt the butter, it's a lot easier to mix the peanut butter and the butter if the peanut butter is melted. So now we are going to put the butter in the microwave for about 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay, so we melted the butter for about 1 minute and 15, and I'm just pouring it in with the peanut butter, and I'll mix it up. So this is easy. And now I'm going to add the icing sugar and the graham crumbs. If you've ever tasted, it's called peanut butter cups, which are so yummy. They're a chocolate bar. This recipe tastes very much like it, so which is kind of neat. My kids like being able to make something like this that really tastes like a chocolate bar. And it mixes up really easily. Okay, it's a nice mixture that I will put in the pan and smooth out. Don't worry if when you smooth it out in your pan, it's a little bit rough because we're putting a topping on. We're putting a chocolate topping that just really makes it look so very nice. The thing about making it into squares is, as I told you, there's a version of this that's little round cookies that you have to dip in chocolate. That is really a whole lot more complicated. This is so easy. Here we are. We have, a pan. I'm going to put this in the fridge for 10 minutes and then we're going to put the topping on. So we can make the topping while it's in the fridge. Okay, this topping is so easy. What we will do is we have our 1 cup of chocolate chips, and you can use milk chocolate or semi-sweet. It's your choice. I like milk chocolate, but that's me. 1 tablespoon of shortening or butter. One thing to keep in mind when you're melting chocolate chips in the microwave is to make sure that the container you're using is absolutely dry because if you don't, it just causes weird things to happen to chocolate. It doesn't melt very well. So make sure it's absolutely dry. We are melting this for 1.5 minutes in the microwave. Okay, so 1.5 minutes in the microwave. It doesn't look quite melted, but when you stir it stirs up really well. And I'm going to let it cool for about maybe 15 minutes, and then I'm going to pour it over this mixture. So this has cooled off, and we are going to pour it on top of our mixture. It goes on really smoothly. And I'm just going to spread it all over. Something to remember, when this chocolate cools, it's going to get hard. My recommendation is within the hour, you should cut this cake up so the chocolate doesn't crack, or cut these bars up. It can be made so quickly. I can take this to the book club tonight, or somebody can come over within the hour and have some tea or coffee with me, and I have a wonderful dessert for them. So this is what it looks like. I'm putting it in the refrigerator. It will be ready within the hour. You should, once you have sliced it after the hour, you can put it in an airtight container in the refrigerator. When you want to serve these, probably take them out and let them be at room temperature for about 15 minutes. This is my favorite part. I get to taste these really yummy recipes. That is so good. I love peanut butter cups, and this is just like a peanut butter cup. It tastes so good and really easy. Your family, your friends, everyone will love this recipe. I really enjoy sharing these recipes with you. Thank you for joining me at Chocolate Time, and here's to you.